Guys, so welcome to part 2 of the video. The last one ended abruptly, so let's get started. So we were on number 2, the average sugar, frosted flakes, honey oats, apple jack cereal. So our mean was 7.6, standard deviation of 4.5, and our lower bound was 3 while our upper bound was 14. So we can go ahead and just do this problem again. So for lower bound, enter in 3 because that's the average grams of sugar Honey Oats has. And the question is asking what percent of the cereals fall between Honey Oats and Apple Jacks. So that's going to be 3. The upper bound is going to be Apple Jacks, which has 14 grams. And then our mean is going to be 7.6. And then standard deviation 4.5. And then hit enter twice, and then you'll see you get an answer of 76.9%. And this is a perfect example of CDF because we are entering in a range, getting a probability. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and explore number 3, which is going to be inverse norm. So let me go ahead, write that again. But so we found out that inverse norm was basically the opposite of PDF. And our input was a probability and our output is an X value. So if you want, we can go ahead and explore an example problem. So an example problem would be that to get which X value would you have if if the probability of getting that X value is going to be let's say 84%. Okay? And we can go ahead and do this really quick. So our 84% is going to be the probability. So we need to write that as a decimal. And that is very important. Because if you go ahead and let's go ahead and go to second vars and then inverse norm, our area is basically the probability as a decimal. So type in 0.84. And then in our problem, we have a mean of 25. So go ahead, write mu as 25, and then a standard deviation as 3.8. And then it says that there's options for a tail. And our tail will always be left because let's see over here, if they're asking for a value, it's always going to be to the left of the graph. And if we want, we can just go ahead and highlight that really quick. So basically to the left, and it's almost like never to the right. So you make sure that your tail is all correct when it comes to inverse norm, because and if you want, you can go ahead and do this on a calculator. You can change the tail and see the different results that it gives you based on the correct one. But right now we have our probability as 0.84, the value, the mean of 25, standard deviation of 3.8, our tail as left, and then go ahead and hit enter. And you will get a number. Basically, your answer over here, it says 28.77. And you want to go ahead and write that 28.8, rounding to the nearest tenth, is your X value. And remember not to write a percentage because our input was a percent. And our output is going to be that X value. So, basically, this is how we use normal PDF, normal CDF, and inverse norm. And in various problems, you're going to have to use various things. So it's really important to see which one to use, when to use it, and really how to apply it in the situation. And before you answer any questions, it's helpful to just go ahead and realize what you're looking for and what the question is asking. So basically your input is going to be your given, and then your output is going to be your answer. So the question that they are asking. So guys, that's really it for this video, and I hope you found it helpful. Bye, and see you next time.